Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab here, number 57. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Laureano comes up to hit. The wind and the pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on a changeup.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. That's to third. Moncada tossed to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out as we take a look at the Padres lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Jackson Merrill will hit next. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Neto. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Padres go down quietly. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, and starting this one, Michael King.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Swings through that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's towards center. Tatis makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball.
And a count
2
1 and 2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. A swing and a miss. Michael King, the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. Second inning set to go. Here's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
The 1-1. Late swing fouled off. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moncada makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Yoan Moncada. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Second inning here, no score. just
Oh, that's
misses
out.
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
One out, runner at second. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside.
Outside.
And the count is 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And next for LA, Josh Lowe. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Two on, 2 outs. Adam Frazier in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Adam Frazier. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
And fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to the third inning, and now it's going to be Luis Campusano. This ball's chopped on the ground. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. Next offering is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Ramon Laureano.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Out to short. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball is outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. And foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Just misses with that one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Struck him out looking. And the Angels are gone in order. And we're still knotted at 0. as we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. That gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Ball.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike. He's trying for third. Got him swinging. Tag. Ow, Darno, great throw.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
Hitting the air out to center field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Swings through that.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of
1 ball,
adjustment the
2
hitters
strikes.
make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 1-2 stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Next pitch is downstairs. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Here's Joe Adele. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's down and in. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio appears to be getting loose. Morejon, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Campusano down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe. The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Up the middle, Neto sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
1 down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ron Marinaccio.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, d'Arnaud.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, the batter now, Adam
Ball
Frazier.
outside.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Sefferjohn, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Anderson warming up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Johnson. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. The Padres down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Adele snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder, Ramon.
So the batting order turns over. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Counts full.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. In the air to left down the line. Low ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Angels 1 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
And there's a ball.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Ball
That
4,
one
6
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now Yoan Moncada. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 66.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Zefferjohn.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way. And there's a base hit to right field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. 2-1 now. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's too low. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And now a full count.
I got 3-2.
This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A towering shot. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Certainly worthy of another look to find out the distance of that home run via StatCast. 470 feet. Singy, say it with me. Wow.
Yeah, he got every stitch on that baseball, and you don't see many homers go as far as that one just did. I'm sure it's already spreading like wildfire on the internet, man. These kind of home runs don't go unnoticed.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Zefferjohn will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new. Nick Sandlin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Bogarts now. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. Throws it away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
No outs. Runner on second. In the air, left field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next is the
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. That's to third. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Luis Campusano.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the right fielder, Bryce Johnson. Andujar on at second with 2 down. That clips a corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
And we're back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. And that's too high. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Peralta getting loose as well. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike three.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now one missed. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Number 66 is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Man at first with one gone. And now Adam Frazier. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 4 and the Angels 1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chase Silson. So back to the top of the order. So digging in now for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. 1-1 now. That one missing inside.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the dirt. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
scoring position, nobody out. And Laureano in scoring position. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno down to first.
He's out.
In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Tatis up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with 1 out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Adele going after it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Bogarts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next to the
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sam Bachman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner from second scores as they add on.
the bat, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
And now Luis Campusano. Line drive, knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now that's the right fielder,
Bryce Johnson, the next to hit. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 7 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Mike Trout.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Swings and misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2.
Thank you.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Ramon Laureano. And a foul ball. Outside low, 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one ripped. Adele moving back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. Pitching change here, Drew Pomerantz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
That's a ball. 2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now Machado up here.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom 9, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here is Yohan Moncada. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Bogaerts fields it cleanly, throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. And a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Angels down to their final strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.